Before I begin, I will to tell you something. Last week, the outreach team of GHGH, at the German Human Genome-Phenome Archive, they work on a podcast. They prepare a podcast about Henrietta Lacks. And for sure, the story of Henrietta Lacks and the HeLa cells is now well known. But last week, when I heard the story again, I couldn't avoid to think about how important it is to use data in a responsible and ethical way. I thought about the importance of doing safe research then and today. And that's actually the reason why I'm here today. And I will tell you about a new approach to professional data training for safe research. We call this training and accreditation system Assure. And the aim of this presentation is to introduce you Assure. So let's go ahead with the introduction to Assure. We want to begin with the beginning. We tell you about the situation that motivates us, and we will tell you about our goals. And after that, we will explain in more detail the structure of Assure, target audiences, the accreditation that is linked with authorization and authentication infrastructure. And we will explain why we think Assure is more than an ordinary secure data training. And at this point, we will summarize the innovative features of Assure and the benefits. And we close the presentation. We will close the presentation by telling about our future plans and, of course, the work before, what we are doing now and we already have achieved. And at the end of this presentation, we will be glad to answer your questions and to know your opinion about Assure and to open a discussion, of course. Well, the beginnings of Assure. Germany has a large research data center infrastructure, more than 40 different research data centers, actually. And of course, that facilitates the analysis of complex and highly sensitive data. Hence, the growing need to foster awareness about the importance of using sensitive data responsibly. Researchers need specific skills to handle this complex data in an efficient way, but not just researchers. Also the professionals, safe data professionals, safe data staff, need these specific skills. Because currently there is a few professionals across Germany that are equipped with the skills and specific knowledge they require. So what's happened? The professionals they don't come find specialized trainings to develop their careers, and the researchers usually typically undergo general data protection trainings. That's the currently offer, and the problem is such training is developed and designed to cover a wide range of roles, but unlikely covers vital topics like Yeah, statistical disclosure control, for example. And such training is not recognized across the research data centers in Germany. So researchers maybe must undergo similar trainings again and again and again. And well, we can conclude there's little consistency between the training available and the needs to be covered. And that leads us to our goal. That leads us to Assure. And facing this situation, we decide to develop an online training program, provide of flexible modules that will function to prepare researchers and data professionals to safely use sensitive, potentially disclosive data, independently of the research data centers or secure data centers they belong, and also with independence of the safe haven or safe cloud they use or they work with. So this program will initially be focused upon researchers and data professionals in Germany, but will have the potential to be expanded across Europe in alignment with the objectives of the European Open Science Cloud project. And the training status of the researchers and safe data professionals will then be integrated with an authentication and authorization infrastructure. And this enables those training using Assure to take evidence of their training and to other services and have their accreditation recognized. Well, and how it looks like Assure? As we already mentioned, researchers and data professionals need specific skills to safely use sensitive data, but maybe they not require the same skills and knowledge. And that's why Assure is conceived as a modular, adaptable online training. We create different model types to cover the different needs. So we have core models to cover common needs. That's mean basic knowledge and understanding to work with sensitive, secure data. So these models represent a minimum standard that is expected of researchers and professional staff, whatever they access and handle sensitive data. And then we offer several supplementary modules for specific needs. So these modules, for example, we have specific modules for individual services like the Bundesbank Research Platform, so how to use it. And also we have also specific models according to different data types, data you work with. So for example, safe data linkage or qualitative data. And additionally, in addition, we have specific modules that focus on specific roles like service manager or data producers. And they are also available, and these modules are targeted at staff working at research and secure data centers to help develop their skills to better support their career development. And how it works? Well, Assure training system enables you to combine different modules to fit your needs and create your own learning pathway. For example, consider or thinking of an output checker who works for GAGA. So after completing the mandatory core modules, he or she may be required to complete modules relating genomics data and the GAGA cloud, for example. And adding an output checker module could be a great opportunity to build up her or his career. So works Assure. And the audiences, the intended audiences for Assure. Well, maybe you have noticed already, we have two key target audiences. So on one hand, we have the researchers wishing to access sensitive data held under controlled access condition via research data centers. And on the other hand, we have staff working at the research data centers who are responsible for supporting researchers who are using sensitive data. But of course, we aim to reach out to other audiences in the future. So as Assure develops, we're going to provide some materials also for another stakeholders and professionals that have an interest in the safe use of research data. This may include service managers, data owners, data suppliers, data subjects, librarians, and other support roles. Well, and we have been talking about the modular training and the target audiences, but how about the accreditation? What's happened once I have completed some modules? Well, the training status of the researchers and professional staff will be integrated into a federated authentication and authorization infrastructure. This enables researchers to easily take evidence of their training to other services and have their accreditation recognized. How it works, I explain you with an example. AEI, so authentication and authorization infrastructure lets you authenticate using your home organization credentials at third parties. So, for example, we're thinking of researchers wanted to access GHGA services. So, first of all, they log into the training platform Assure using their institutional ID, and that is linked to an AAI service like live science logging. That's just like a sample we pick for this presentation. This one of the services they are 6 currently, and well, then this is sync up, and what's happened then? So Assure loads update the training status, the records, and the service records, and then when researchers also log in GHGR services, the GHGR cloud with their institutional ID. So GHGI can verify the identity and can respect the status training, the status of the accreditation and the training. So this is a comfortable way to share information also in a safe way, and you don't have to carry up some papers and documents or something like that. So yeah, that's a friendly service. And now to the question, who is Assure? So what about people and institutions involved in Assure in this project? We are an established core group, project group since 2021, and we are interdisciplinary and cooperate with international partners like the University of West England, for example, and the Deutsche Bundesbank Eurosystem. The main institutions involved are GHGA, Jesse's Leibniz Institute for the Social Science, and the Ludwig-Maximilian University in Munich. And these are also part of the NFDI through different consortia. Yeah. And now we want to summarize the innovations and the main features of Azure. On one hand, Azure is a modular and adaptable online training system that focuses on researchers and research data centers' needs. It provides standardized training materials developed by experienced services, and it supports the safe people aspect of the five safe framework for safe research. And on the other hand, we provide an official accreditation that is recognized across research data centers in Germany, and is conveniently adopted with electronic training records, and it also has the potential to be expanded across Europe via European Open Science Cloud project, and also it's linked with AAI. So that's a couple of features of Azure, and you can imagine that leads to huge amount of benefits. But I especially would like to mention three aspects, three benefits of such a training like Azure. First, Azure improves the security models of research data centers. So it safeguards data integrity and confidentiality, and it prevents mistakes and therefore fines and reputational damage. And it builds trust in and credibility of researchers and also research data centers. That's the first point. Second point, Azure provides researchers and research data centers with the skills and knowledge they require. So it enhances knowledge and understanding of safe and ethical data use. It improves efficiencies of processes for researchers and also for research data centers. And it also supports the the professional development of research data centers staff. And so Azure also helps to address the shortage of specialized staff across Germany, because there are currently few professionals in this area. And the third point, Azure uses standardized accreditation that is linked with an AAI, and that means it shares the burden of providing training. It supports building best practices for safe data sharing, and also it allows researchers to easily demonstrate their training status. So we can conclude that Azure is beneficial for the research data landscape as a whole, I will say. Now you are asking you, well, when can I join Azure and make the training? And well, maybe you need to be a little bit patient now, but we are on the right way. We have developed the mandatory modules and have created a corporate design. We are testing already some modules, and of course we are developing more modules, and now the focus is on the specific modules. We also are developing a website now, and parallel we assess what more? We are working too much. Parallel, we explore sustainable funding sources, and we also assess suitable AAI. that we will integrate with the training platform and the learning environment we want to develop. We want to develop in a close future. So yeah, that's our goal, work by now and our future plans. And now I say thank you. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this lecture was interesting and informative for you. And if we have welcomed your interest, please feel free to join us in our social media. You can visit our profile in Blue Sky or Mastodon. You can also contact us via GAGA form. And yeah, thank you very much for listening.